Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lily for those who don't know me, and if you guys want to see this orangey vibe fall look, make sure to stay tuned. Alright, so we're gonna start with the brows, and today I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. So we're just gonna lightly fill them in. So now I'm gonna clean them up with a bit of concealer. And we're gonna drag that all the way down because we're gonna use that as our base. Next, to set my brows, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Brunette. And I'm just lightly gonna go over them. So for my eyes today, I am going to be using the Vogue collection. It's the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collab. Ooh. And out of the 4 palettes it comes with, I am going to be using the Ring the Alarm. It's just a very cute, warm palette. For my transition, I am going to be using this color, which is called Rush. Whoa, that's pigmented. My next shade will be this color called Alert. With a smaller, more dense brush, we're gonna apply that just on the crease. And with the previous brush, just slightly go over it. Now we're gonna be going in with the shade Mugshot. And we're gonna be applying that mostly to the inner and outer corners. So right now it's gonna look a little crazy, but that's okay. We're gonna blend it out. And then you're gonna connect both of them by using a swiping motion back and forth. With the other brush and whatever remaining product you have on it, just blend it out. Now to deepen it up even more, I'm going to be using this shade right here called Secret. And same with whatever remaining product you have left over, swipe left and right. Trying to mainly focus where your eye kind of sinks in. If you have hooded eyes, you want to go slightly above your crease. And then go back with the previous brush and blend that out. I'm going back in with the shade Alert and putting that all over. Now we're gonna carve it out using the same concealer. Go back with that dark shade and blend out the concealer. Now we're gonna go back with the shade Alert and we're gonna add it right here on the edges to make the blend go more smoothly. So now going into the palette Armed and Gorgeous, we're going to be using this shade called Guilt Trip. And we're gonna apply that right in the center where we carved out the crease. I am going to wet the brush just a bit so we can intensify that shimmer. Woo, what a difference. Instead of using a regular black eyeliner like I usually do, I am going to be using this Double Eagle double-sided eyeliner from Pure Minerals. And we're just gonna lay that out right there. And then with that brush I used on my eyebrows, we're going to smoke it out a bit. Now to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corner, I am going to be using the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. Now I'm gonna wipe all the fallout, which surprisingly I didn't have much today, and clean up the edges. So we're gonna add a little bit of mascara. Okay, and for lashes today we are using the style Risque, ooh, from Coco Lashes. These are so pretty. I feel like they go perfect with a halo eye. Because look, they just flare out in the middle. So now that we have our lashes on, we're gonna back up a bit and we're gonna finish the face. Primer. I already moisturized my face. Even though I have oily skin, I have to make sure I still moisturize, because if not, my skin seeks more oils and it gets actually more oily than if I would have not applied moisturizer. But I do use an oil-free one. And for primer, I am going to be using the Becca Evermatte Poreless, I was gonna say foundation. What happened? Oh man! It wasn't coming out. And then it came out.
What's up?
Now for foundation, I am going to be using the Superstay from Maybelline in the shade Golden Door, or Doré. This one's actually super good. If you guys are looking for a good drugstore foundation, you gotta try this one. If you have dry skin, just make sure to use a moisturizing primer and moisturize a lot. But if you have oily skin, this is gonna be perfect for you. Get some on the ears a bit. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. To set the concealer, I am using the RCMA No Color Powder. Now as I'm letting that bake for a bit, I'm going to contour with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Mocha. Now this brush is so good to blend out cream contour. It's a Sephora, it's the Pro Featherweight Complexion brush. It says 90. It blends it out so smoothly and effortlessly. Now we're gonna set that contour using the Highlighting Contour Palette from IBY. To set my whole face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm just gonna dust this all over the face. And also dust away the bake that I had under the eyes. We're going back in with the translucent powder and we're going to cut out the contour. And do the same on the nose. Meanwhile, I let that sit. I'm going to finish the under eyes. Going in with the shade Alert, I'm going to apply that lightly all over the bottom lash line. Going in with the smaller brush, I am going to take the color Mugshot and apply it to the bottom lash line. Now that we're all done with that, I'm just going to apply a little bit more mascara on the top lashes, but a lot more on the bottom. Now that we're all done with the eyes, I am dusting away the translucent powder I used to bake. And for highlight, I am going to use, as I used in the inner corner, the Artist Couture Diamond Glow powder. When using this highlight, I like to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush just because I feel like if I were to use a fan brush, it would distribute the product all over my face. Now for blush, I am using the Laura Geller Baked Blush in the color Blush and Brighten. So for lipstick, I am feeling a bit orangey and I am going to be using Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud. Now I'm going to set with my ultimate favorite Mario Badescu facial spray. Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. It's my take of slowly going into fall. You get a bronzy, orangey eye with an orange lip. Comment down below any looks you want to see or any scary ideas you have for Halloween looks. Also, make sure to tag me on Instagram if there's any looks you'd like me to recreate, any spooky looks in particular, because next week I will be coming back with a makeup SFX tutorial. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.